Alpha is still stopped cold by the grunt. Now we are trying to ambush. Okay, so the ranger was able to ambush this guy, but then really didn't impact it because was still able to attack the hero. Yeah, the problem right now lies that we are going to have to face off with Konrad in the keep against this two orcish horde. And these guys, I mean, are okay, I guess, against troll whelp, but against a grunge it might pose a bit of difficulty. Do have another extra turn to wait on this guy to actually arrive, but yeah, we was sweating bullets here, not really knowing what's going to happen. And troll definitely is in range of the keep, in the range of approaching the keep from the south and attacking either Konrad or this guy. And I think these guys will definitely go for the weakest unit. And cannons, where's cannons? I think he has moved back, yeah, here to get some healing. While the rangers and the hero is going to defend this flank, which I think is going to hold. And Delfather is going to do well against this guy despite how low his health is. Still 23 left. But yeah, it's getting pretty low. And yeah, so these guys are not combine their strength. And I often forget how, how far these guys can travel. The last attempt that I did, I didn't realize that they can travel, outflank us and then attack the druid in the south. I mean, this guy was in the forest, but on the mountain, but I didn't realize that the grunt was able to attack. I thought my horseman was in danger, and he could have been killed anyways, but I didn't realize the druid was also in danger. Okay, so what I do perhaps here is defend here by bringing more units and try to move out support. So it's pretty interesting situation where these guys are converging, but also we are also converging on this very area to fight out. These guys are bringing all these units and congregating. Yeah, wow, that was basically really scared. Yeah, I was really tense here. I don't know whether I can bring in some of the recordings that I did at this particular moment, but definitely could hear my breathing, my heavy breathing here as I trying to contemplate all the different, I guess, approaches to get these trolls out of the way. I'll be able to defend against this predicament. Okay, yeah. Okay, missed both of them. Oh gosh, darn it. It's critical hit there. Yeah, now we are being engaged pretty heavily. Konrad has to go back and yeah, get some fast acting tenactin against these guys. Yeah, we are basically being attacked from all sides, north, west, and south. From these heavy guys during the, I don't know, the deepest part of the night, with one more night turn to come. And this guy cannot really trouble their, maybe this guy can, but I mean, he's going to be eaten alive by the troll, so yeah, still kind of mired in this forest, so we really cannot afford to waste a turn here. This elf has attracted the grunt of all units, and maybe this had the effect of getting these guys trying to track this elf down instead of going south and then into the strength right now, developing very dangerously here in the forest. Maybe the elfish scout has served its purpose to be a distraction. And Uncle Sam, I don't know, he doesn't know what to do right now. Uncle Stomp has to run away. Yeah, as far as he's weak. I mean, his stubby legs could take him. But speaking of the bandit, yeah, this guy cannot come north soon enough. He's starting out though, so let's see what happens. Yeah, it's going to be a critical turn here. all healed up, but not in the north where I most need it. Trying to capture it, finish him off in one neat attack. Major Light is like saying, here I come, one more turn. Try to hold out for one more turn if I bring the light upon these guys. Yeah, the Rangers do a pretty good job, but they missed all the time there. Yeah, it's a big movement. And I try to, yeah, damage this guy as much as possible using the marksman. And Konrad also joins in the attack, but he misses about 3 times, unfortunately. So the situation does look a bit grim. It all depends on how well this guy can evade in the hills. And I think this is only hex that he could travel from this position where he was recalled or recruited. Yeah, this was the only hex he could travel to provide zone of control so it doesn't go inside the keep itself and make a mess of this area. And the grunt and the troll here. Yeah, I mean, this guy definitely could be killed, I think. Maybe I did calculate the damage potential, 38 maximum with 22, which is going to be 60, right? And this guy has 68 hit points, so I thought that, well, I mean, that's a risk, but I have to take it. I mean, along with this guy, Konrad could have been killed. But there's also a chance that this guy could instead attack either this guy or this guy, so yeah, I was just betting that it would be not targeting Konrad basically at the same time, using all these units. Red Mage, kind of curious choice. And another Elvish Archer. Yeah, Red Mage, I don't know why I brought the Red Mage in. Maybe because I'm kind of sick of the going up against these guys in the mountains with reduced chances of hitting or something. Alright, so yeah, I was kind of surprised that this guy didn't attack Konrad. Instead went up against the Archer, the weakest unit. Yeah, but then if I lose this guy, it was game over. This guy will just win. And if I were the Orcs, I would just converge upon this guy to try to make him as weak as possible. And then maybe even, if I'm lucky, finish this guy off. But they didn't do that. Yeah, definitely could have killed Konrad. Yeah, okay. That basically settles it. This guy can also attack, so yeah, I mean, I didn't know about the grunt right here. I didn't know about the grunt right here. Konrad could have been attacked on 4 sides. Maybe 3, but yeah, I mean, could have been attacked from this unit, this unit, this unit, and this unit. Definitely could have killed him. That didn't happen, so maybe I should consider myself once again very lucky there. Yeah, and now the moment of truth. Yeah, definitely the 2 trolls converge upon the marksman and kills my level 3 or level 2 unit. Shoot! No! No! Oh, f*** it. Sorry folks, I swore. Gosh darn it. I decided not to abandon this play though, because this is probably the best I could ever hope to do, so... And I was checking the turns too, so 9 of 20, I thought that I had chance. Partly because of all these units that are trying to come north and is able to reach now. And in the relief of these forces now entrenched and in rather terrible situation, especially this guy. So I didn't decide to abandon it. But then there is a lot of frustration going on here, as you see. Maybe I can bring up the recording that I did prior when I was playing this scenario, and then show you what was going on in my mind. Alright, so some healing going on, nice. Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah, the highwayman. Another highwayman, Uncle Stomp. trying to escape. Konrad missing steel during the day as well, during the morning, I guess. Wow, that was pretty good though. That was really good. Yeah, missing a lot from the troll. Ah, okay, so Paladin tries to cut off the units from south. The marksman does a really good job here. Yeah, wow. Just cutting down these guys one turn is such a nice thing to see. And one troll's finished, and I'll take the opportunity here again. I think this guy gets, yeah, upgraded to a knight. Kind of validated not abandoning this play after losing the marksman because I was getting some experience here, some nice amount of experience for these guys, although they're not particularly level 1 units that I'm upgrading. Some of the level 1 units, yeah, I mean, you know, going up against these many units and with some trolls around, has a good chance of gaining a level after all said and done. Alright, so I think this is my turn. So we are in a far better situation than I was before. And also to defend against these guys. Only problem is that Konrad has needlessly, I guess I didn't really expect him to miss like 2 times again against the troll, but this guy could have gone inside and then brought even more units out. And then, you know, go up against this guy and try to defend this area a bit better, especially against these guys now trying to come. I guess I have to live with what I did and see what happens here. Yeah, trolls attacking the weakest unit here. Okay, that's it. Yeah, and this faction is really not much of importance anymore. Not only is it trapped in the snow, the units themselves cannot really follow our progression anymore. So these guys are not going to be that much of a threat from now on. With the Paladin now holding this area, it does a pretty good job though. Being the village is not really that much of an advantage for this guy, but I mean, yeah. But these 2 units should be able to hold against these guys pretty well. With the morning approaching. Alright, so this, yeah, I was able to, I mean, this archer did hold up pretty well though. Wow, 15, that's crazy. Probably a strong troll too. I believe I lost 3 units in defense of Thunedain. 1 marksman and 2 archers. It's a pretty big loss, but not a, you know, cataclysmic kind of setback. The problem is now these 2 grunts have given up following the elf. I just sent the wolf rider to keep our forces at bay, and instead redirected all the grunt melee units to attack us from the north. We do have full movement of units though, full control units to go up against them, so let's see what happens. And I think this is turn where I get triggered. I think you will see soon why. Yeah, just go up against this guy. No need to wait now. Yeah, missing a lot. Frustration building up. Well, did pretty well against that guy though. Of course I forget all the good rolls that I have and remember all the bad rolls, leading to the frustration. Yeah. That guy does a lot of good Houdini act here. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. And then I did have the equal chances of hitting. Equivalent chances of hitting, yeah. So yeah, trying to get the wolf rider out of the keep. Yeah, missing all times with the mage of light, 70%. Not hitting at one time. Not hitting once. Come on! Still surviving. Going up against like 3 units already, 4 units. still able to support that troll up there. But then I do try to go up against the... Okay, so definitely has something to say, being the lore master he is. But as you can see, I missed a lot around this side when I really needed to hit this guy and then eliminate these two in order to get to the troll where I want him. But I guess I got needlessly too enraged or too mad at the situation because the troll cannot really bring the full 19 damage attack against us anymore. So but I was rather worried, and then I think was speechless for some time. So this is the Pillars of Thunedain where the Dwarven Lord made a last stand, and I guess we are doing similar thing right now. Although making a last stand is not the end of it, we have to actually go up north and then reach the Dwarven Doors. But if I was a dwarves, I would definitely make sure that this is the keep where I make the last stand, because this is the basically the bulwark area. I don't know how this guy in the north got through, but yeah, okay, red mage doing a pretty good job. Good job. Oh man, Konrad is bringing the heat right now. 15 for damage. Although he missed a bit, but yeah. So we do take care of the guys in the north pretty handily. And this guy, I mean, Delphalor, it might be in danger against this guy, but now it's the day, so it's not going to be much of a problem. Yeah, still sending archer units. Still have to get out of the snow, so we're not that worried about these guys anymore. Yeah. Wow, amazing how he can just handily defeat this guy so quickly. But got hit 3 times and at full damage because this guy is weak against pierce attacks. Yeah, and then this guy was able to bring on the hurt. Paladin did his job though, and now it's time to finish off against these guys, but not until this purple faction has something to say about it all. Bringing the grunts now, pretty balanced unit overall. And Konrad of all units become the center of attention. They have realized their mistake before, and now they're trying to hit them as much as possible. My goodness. That hurt a lot, but was able to survive. The hero had... yeah, that's pretty good attacks from Konrad. Pretty good pairing attacks. Maybe he has to defend instead of trying to attack. He does a better job defending. Yeah, so... the troll has brought the full weight of its club against the hero, but unfortunately for the troll, it was not enough to kill him. Had like 52 health points, so it's not 30, having hit twice. Yeah, but now he's able to do some work against it, hopefully, especially with the other round. Yeah, not a lot of good healing. A lot of good healing. Paladin retreats. And does not a good job, but okay. Yeah, Delphalor definitely goes up, but not enough to finish off the troll. Yeah, it's a full-time job that. Can't really make it work against this guy. My goodness, maybe that guy's trade was quick. I need to check it out. Yeah. Basically, not relying on chance anymore and trying to finish these guys as quick as possible. And yeah, just as I lost that marksman, was pretty sad about it, but able to level up 1 archer unit after all. And the level up continues with the hero now becoming a champion. The first type of unit that I have of this this guy. Yeah. 1 champion, 1 hero. Oh yeah, this is another point where I got really mad for some reason. Oh my lord! Finally, I thought that I was getting out of the main part of the scenario and the hard times are over. But this thing appears out of nowhere and is accosting us. And I thought that more than one cuttlefish was going to come from this lake. I was wondering about putting merman in here or something, but yeah, I mean, it was just a wishful thinking, and the cuttlefish goes roar. I don't know whether cuttlefish had vocal cord or voice box in order to signal it's coming. Let's say it's more blub blub or bubble bubble or something, but yeah, cuttlefish makes its entrance and followed up my shouting and profane screams. Yeah, profane screams are uttered by yours truly at this time. A monster was hiding in the lake, yeah. This is just... What legend was true? Why didn't you tell me earlier? Maybe it was Elvish Scout's turn to actually find this guy. But the legend was true, which was not acknowledged at all by the lore master Delphador or anybody who had any idea of the region. I mean, Kalens could have known about it, but he kept silent for some reason. Always tentacle creatures hiding in the lakes near the Dwarven tunnels. I mean, what legend is this? What legend? Doesn't have any bearing on any kind of fable or any kind of fairy tales that I've ever read. There's no talk about any tentacled squid living around the dwarves. I mean, squid and dwarves, I mean, whoever thunk it? Maybe it's a poisoned well or something, right? Because the Dwarven mining enterprise kind of poisoned the well, so to speak, and mutated this little creature into being the behemoth that it is now. Checked out this guy as a monster, but I mean, seeing that it's loyal, I thought that foolishly I could control him. And there goes another minute or two of me actually trying to click and control this monster somehow, not believing that what is happening right now is actually happening. Yeah, I was really angry there at this game. A monster was hiding in the lake. The legend was true. There were always tentacle creatures hiding in the lakes near the Dwarven tunnels. Loyal? Oh. Huh. Loyal, huh. But he's not mine, right? It's not mine, I think. Oh my god. Please help me. Please help us. Oh, where are my ass? Please, I'll text somebody. Please, I'll text somebody else, please. Oh, you f***ing cuttlefish. Oh, you f***. The f*** is f***ing this? Yeah, I don't know, there's... Probably, I shouldn't have really been that angry. Should actually instead thank the lucky stars that it wasn't this ranger or some other high value target like Delphador that discovered this creature, this horrible creature, because this guy has 3 times 10 tentacle attack, and Delphador being that he's almost at the half his health would have been terribly off if this guy connected with all the attacks on the ground. Yeah, but instead this grunt with like 4 experience was able to find it, and I should really consider myself once again lucky. So 3 lucky events that I can count here. I'm sure there were a lot more. These guys keep bringing the units, keep bringing the heat. Yeah, okay. Now I have an additional faction to click. Yeah, this guy. 5 factions involved. It's amazing. Yeah, 10 times 3 attacks. squeezing our archer dry. Too bad. Yeah, this scripting is, I mean, it can be pretty fun, like on retrospect. I could probably applaud it for its inclusion. For its boldness of trying to screw the players and make it swear at the screen or something. But seeing that I am trying to go for no safe scum and I had just survived a rather difficult encounter with the orc here. Yeah, I was about to coast to a pretty good victory, you know, all things considered. But when this thing appeared, I thought the world was coming to an end or something. But I do manage to fight this guy. Yeah, managed to get poisoned, of course. And I suspect that this is not the last time you're going to face either this squid or this kind of sudden triggered event. Yeah, this Calamari is gone. And I do have something to say about this all after this encounter. It's a nasty bit of surprise, this. Yeah, Ranger and everybody now is coming up to not leave anything to chance. 9 unit, Lucenty upgraded, does a good job starting out. Uncle Sumph. Okay, so Senven tries to bolster our rear guard a bit. Yeah. Okay. There's kamikaze attacks. The 9 unit definitely, the amount of difference in terms of how the 9 unit can handle itself. Upgraded being a horseman, the amount of versatility it now has is just off the chart. Yeah, I mean, horseman only has lance attacks, but 9 unit can bring in not only 9 damage sword attack, but 4 times this sword attack. Yeah, there's a big jump in offensive capability for this unit, along with the upgrade to the HP. And yeah, I mean, some of the best units I think that you can bring. Definitely priority number 1 in terms of upgrading when you see the units and how they progress. Ambushed, but doesn't matter because you can still attack. The ambush means that I think if he gets ambushed, then the best case scenario is that this guy has only this guy to fight against in each element. But then if there's a unit nearby, then the ambush really doesn't matter because you can still attack this guy. You can still pick and choose which to attack, so... And this guy would have just gone here anyways, in this particular hex anyways, to attack this unit. Ambush really doesn't make any difference at all. Yeah, so Major Light exposes itself a bit. Kind of worried there, but he was able to defend himself pretty well. By now, I don't really expect any nasty triggers to happen unless I go here for some reason and then trigger something. Maybe a whole different set of nasties coming around. Yeah, now it's night. So the Major Light is right there. So, and another upgrade. So yeah, I mean, not an upgrade in this, not a level ups in this scenario. I mean, I did have to fight a whole lot. And Captain got a pretty good amount of experience too. Good job, Sandbang. Champion makes a pretty good impression, I guess. Yeah, I was not able to hit that guy for a lot. Therefore, just killing units left and right and got leveled up. Now you can bring in a bit more damage or a bit more health. So he won't get squeezed dry by the... Squeezed dry, a bit of a kind of weird term for it. I don't know why I'm started using it. Squeezed to death is more likely. doesn't seem right at all. Seems that I was reading too much about, I don't know, Dragon Ball comics where like Cell, I don't know if you know Dragon Ball, but Cell, like how it consumes its host or how it consumes its victims. That was basically one of the sources of my nightmare during my childhood. I saw an animation sequence of a person being ingested from inside and out by Cell. I don't know if I can show you because of the copyright here, but then yeah, that was basically the source of my fear for years. Anywho, enough of my childhood nightmares. Okay. Yeah, they're still bringing units. They're not giving up, folks. They're not giving up. Cannons is bringing the heat. Definitely doing a good job here. Cannons, one of the MVPs here. Probably the player of the game, or unit of the game, along with the... Who is it? I don't know. Well, I would say yeah, the unit of the game is Cannons, because it was able to establish control here and fend up the Wolf Riders and other units and drew attention from the south as well. And also, well, I would also give the nod to the Paladin going up against the Troll Whelp and doing a pretty good job in the rear guard and traveling all over in order to protect us and bring arcane magic attacks against the orcs. And also the Rangers did a tremendous job in the forest. Not really, I mean, if not attacking in the forest and landing a few shots, but also providing zonal defense in the forest, where they were able to do pretty well. Yeah, so all around a lot of good work by these guys. Uncle Sam, he's a loyal unit, very valuable unit. Yeah, Sanvan did a good job too. Very versatile unit. I think I'm getting a hang of it. How to use him. The doors, they can be moved. Well, I guess he's a bit stronger now. I mean, it'd be funny if he was level 1, he can move the doors, and somebody else has to come and open it for him. If he was level 1, but now he's level 3, so... Quickly now, let us sleep inside and hope the dwarves do not object. Oh, yeah, there's no other choice. And that the orcs do not follow. Orcs will follow. We have to close the doors behind us. Pray they will live to see sunlight again. Well, the major light can help with that, sir. And now the game is out of sync. I don't know why this happens. I don't know. I mean, I just brought this save game where we play from the last version. I mean, it's the same 1.13. And prior to that, I did bring this from 1.12, so I guess something was lost in the translation or transcription. Whatever. I hope that it doesn't crash the game with these out of sync issues. I don't know whether I can correct it or not, or whether it has any bearing upon the kind of difficulty or the AI, how it acts. I don't want that to happen, of course. Yeah, so maybe this is a special circumstance where the narration do come in between the, you know, conversation of the characters. Maybe that's why it's out of sync or something. Because I need to show you this. Lysa has not given up. She's yeah, she's tracking us now. Maybe it's not the orcs, but Lysa herself now tracking us into the dwarves' land. Into the caves. So here we make our way through the dangerous fog of the mountains, and now there's all this chaos before us. Come on, men, we must make it to the caves that lie ahead of us, and with all her loyal guard. Yeah, so remaining gold 123. I don't know whether it makes any difference, because I mean, in terms of how I try to conserve the gold, because I was losing gold at every turn, and even conserving it, it doesn't do much against this 40% carryover percentage. If I was able to conserve like 30 more gold or even 40 more gold, that only translates to like 16 or something at the end. 16 more gold, I guess it does bring in extra elvish grunt or elvish fighter, but speaking of elvish fighters, I do think that they do upgrade a bit faster than other units, and I already now have a champion, so maybe I should bring other more fighters. Now we are entering into caves, and maybe I should show you the introduction to it, because I do show the introduction. What is this? This is it? Into the Darkness. Yeah, so different version of the game. Maybe I should save it or something. Oh, okay. Not the introduction here. Let's see. Is this the one? Yeah, so this is Plunge into Darkness. We travel a bit north of where we were. Kind of interesting. I mean, we have trekked whether extensively through this area of the map. Maybe the last half of the campaign we see ourselves like traveling all around here, finally arriving at Wesnoth somewhere. I don't know where the Wesnoth is. I hope that we go to Bitter Swamp though. Going to be a pretty fun trekking all the, you know, swamp of dread and facing up against like probably like some undead wraith. Anywho, it's so dark in here I can hardly see. It is dark indeed. We shall have to light torches and tread slowly and carefully. It may be there are still dwarves down here who can aid us. Indeed, we elves not fare well in this dark pit. Yeah. Oh wow, 100% of gold. What do you know? So interesting what happens here. Plunging into darkness. Just have to find the dwarves, but as you can see from the sides of the map, I'm sure that dwarves might be just around like here and here, the farthest reaches in the map from where we are, or like have to travel all around the caves, fighting like some god knows what, until we reach here, like right beside us, but it's blocked off and we have to travel all the way all around the maze. Just fan out as much as possible. There's certain nastiness going on here, folks. Something nastiness and something foreboding, along with the darkness and the elves being terribly disadvantaged, not being able to travel as far. Yeah, there's something afoot once again, and I cannot wait to get into it, into the darkness. Bring a flashlight in the form of Age of Light, and we'll see what happens. Hope you enjoyed this replay. See you next time. Please stay tuned.